Hello, friends. My bruise is like the ugliest shade of brown right now. Oopsies. Leaving you a link right here. All right, so this is my like generic link. This will take you just to my unique website. The deal that I'm going to be sharing about is a different link. So if you want that special link, go ahead and say special link and I'll give you the comments. I'll give it to you in the comments, I should say. All right, why is my profile picture like that? Weird. Okay. Copy. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and send this to my girlies who are on my text service, which if you are not, make sure that you say what's your number so you get to be texted by me. I basically send you a text if there's like a really good sale going on, if I go live, if there's something that restocked that you guys, I know for a fact have been waiting for, anything special like that, I will make sure to text you guys immediately and tell you. Hello, how are you guys? Hello, hello. So yesterday we talked a lot about like, I don't know, like the nitty gritty. We talked a ton about like what's going on social media, like on my Instagram. We talked a lot about, like why I wasn't posting on Instagram yesterday. And we also talked about how someone stole our photo. So if you have no idea what I'm talking about, head to my Instagram story to watch it. Let me post this on my story and then we'll start. Kids have open house tonight. So we need to look somewhat presentable. Oh my gosh, thank you, Melinda. Melinda messaged me. I'm going to send you some Y Cash. I am so appreciative of you guys doing that. Like, you have no idea how much that actually helps me. Like, I had a girl yesterday, she was like, I went back and liked every single photo and video till 2023. I was like February 2023. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, the engagement, liking my pictures and commenting on the posts and watching the Instagram stories, like that's how I can continue doing this job. So it really is a huge help. So even if you are in this headspace or in this part of your life where like, I can't financially like purchase anything you're sharing, but what you can do that's absolutely free is share my videos on your social media and like and comment on any video or picture or post you see of me. All of that is a huge help. So thank you. And it's free. So anyway, thank you so much. All right. So I'm going to show you guys today how to, kind of mix coverages to get either a color change or to increase the coverage. And we're also going to kind of set our makeup differently today. Hopefully it works out. I've never done it before, but I keep seeing it all over like TikTok and social media. So I want to try it. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you, Juliet. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Tony. Hi, Renee. Hi, Carol. Hi, Maria. Thanks for being here, guys. All right, so I have on my face already primer and setting mist. So really important to make sure that you're using a really good primer for your skin. I used yesterday, I actually grabbed my mattifying primer today, just out of old habit. But yesterday I used this as my primer and oh my gosh, my skin looked so insanely glowy. If you haven't tried this yet, I am telling you, you need to. It is so good. So I went ahead and used my illuminizing face primer yesterday. So if you have dry skin or you love that glowy complexion finish, grab the illuminizing face primer. And then for the deal that I have special for you guys, it's on any 4 products, including this primer, including the foundation option, including the concealer, including pressed powder, including the Very Use sticks. Like, so much is included in this sale and it's a special link. So it's right here on this link right there. You are going to be able to choose any 4 items and then you get to choose your free gift. Yeah, that was my bruise. It's like, you know how like bruises always get uglier before they're like completely healed? Yeah, he's a little heavy-handed on that side. But you know, worth it. I like just realized I like can't even move. Yay! thank you. Okay, so if you have to search for my pictures or my videos, you basically need to reset your algorithm, and how to do that is super simple. You're just gonna search my name, Rhea Hope. Sometimes I forget what my name is, on social media. So you're gonna search Rhea Hope, and then you like and comment like 5 to 7 pictures and videos in a row, and that will pop me up. Yes, you can order as many as you want. That's correct. From that special link. It's every 4 items. So I would do the 4 items, but it's 1 free gift per order. But if you went back, you could get another free gift. And there's 3 free gift options to choose from. You get to choose between a brush, a nude lipstick, or a twisted mascara. So you get those 3 gifts are really good. They changed them. They were like some of these, I can't remember what they were, to be honest, but I saw them and I was like, those gifts are lame. And I definitely messaged them and said that. I'm like, this is harsh, but those gifts are not good. And they changed them. So I was like, yeah. Yes, please do find me on Instagram. It's insane. You guys want to hear how sad this is? So I have around 180 something thousand followers on Instagram. And by not posting on my Instagram story yesterday, reset it, I looked this morning, 9,000 more of you saw my story than the day before that. Isn't that so annoying? So insane that they can do that, that they just do that. Hide your post. What's the point? I don't get it. Oh no, it sold out on you. Okay, I'm going to use a new color today, and I might change your mind about peony pink. So stay tuned, because I used it the other day and I was like, wow, I could not stop looking at my highlight and my blush. So stay tuned, because I might be changing your mind. All right, so we're going to go in with first our BB tinted moisturizer. This is the shade Light. So I'm going to mix my 2 coverage options for a couple reasons. One, this BB tinted moisturizer has a light coverage to it. You can even put it on with your fingers and it will give you a very sheer coverage. So if you like that really sheer look, you can put on the BB tinted moisturizer with your fingers. If you want a sheer with a little bit more coverage, then you can apply it with your kabuki brush. If you want full coverage, but you still want the moisture and you still want the SPF 30 from the BB tinted, you can use this underneath any of your other foundation options. This jacket is from Vici, actually, which I have a link with them. I'll give you here in a second. All right, so now I'm going to use my Serum Plus foundation, the shade Eyelet, and I like to put the BB tinted on first, because you saw the Serum Plus is more on the runny side when you put it on. So I like to put the BB tinted first, but this coverage is so good. It's going to be hydrating. It's going to be full coverage, has the SPF of 30 in it. And both products actually have that sodium hyaluronate, which is really good at helping to lift and give your skin a plumped effect. So really good if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles or just mature aged skin. This coverage, mixing these 2 together, is phenomenal. And I love having them both, because I kind of go off, some days I'll wear the Serum Plus because I want full coverage. Some days I want very sheer, quick coverage. Or sometimes I just want the SPF 30, so I pop that on too. So it really just depends on what mood you're in. So highly recommend to grab both, and you can get both of these on sale. So you can get any 4 25% off plus a free gift. So super good. And if you need to know what color you are, if you're okay, I need to try that coverage, I need to try that foundation, go and say color match, and I can private message you and get you all squared away with what products and what colors you are. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just keep pressing that in. And the more you press, the better it blends, and the better it really saturates into your skin. All right, so now you can do a couple different options. So if you are good with your coverage, you can move on with your concealer on your under eye. Now, if you do have some spots on your skin that you're okay, I want a little extra coverage there. I have a little sunspot there. I have a blemish that's oddly down there. Here. This is my go-to. Like, I'm so thankful for this. So this is the Skin Solution Concealer, and I'm using it in the shade Eyelet, which was the same color as my foundation. And we're going to use this like as a spot treatment. So instead of wearing like a whole nother layer of foundation, this is really amazing because you can just use this where you need it. And you're going to get really full coverage. Well, you can't hear me, so I don't know how to give you suggestions. If I were light medium in the BB, what shade would I be in the serum? Light medium. You'd probably be taffeta, but you can always send me a selfie facing window to be sure. I know, I love the BB Tinted Moisturizer. So my jacket is from here. Code Ray Hope saves on there too. Oh yay, I'm so glad you got it. Okay, so went ahead and popped that on. So much better, my gosh. Isn't that crazy how just like a little bit of spot treatment can really help? Yes, all good on Instagram. I definitely am glad that I like did a reset, which if you haven't yet, make sure that you go to my Instagram and you watch the Instagram stories and you'll kind of figure out, like, I kind of explained to you like everything, what happened and why I did what I did and like what happened to us in the meantime with that other page. Like, there was a lot going on. It was kind of crazy. Are you using a different lens? No. The video looks different. How does it look different? Does it look like darker or something? Yeah, I'll go with Instagram. I get that a lot too. Doesn't match your lips. Maybe undo your Wi-Fi? I don't know. I wish I knew. All right, now I'm using the, here, I'll cover my lips so now it won't bother you. Now I'm going to use the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Lace. And we're going to use this all over our under eye. And I like to do kind of just like a little dash here and then a little dash upward just to give it like a lifting effect. And I love this concealer. This same one that I use to help spot treatment all over. And this is really, really nice because it has this caffeine infused in it. So it's going to be, it has a dark hue around it. I don't know. It looks normal on my end. Maybe I'll try to move my ring light closer. Hold on. That's real close. Is that better? Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and press this in. All right, so what I was saying about the concealer has caffeine infused in it, so it's going to be really, really firming and lifting. So if you have a lot of fine lines around your eyes, this concealer is going to be amazing. Sorry, I am blinded now. I moved that too close. All right, now we're going to go in with our Bare You All-in-One Color Stick. If you also wanted that concealer brush, it finally restocked. So make sure to say concealer brush if you want the link to it. And then now we're going to contour using my favorite method, which is the Bare You All-in-One Color Sticks. You can use these as blush. You can use them as bronzer. You can use them as lipstick. You can even use them as eyeshadow. They have a 10-hour transfer-proof hold, which is really nice too. And then to blend it out, I'm just going to use this right here. This is called the Total Package Brush. It's a really nice brush because you can use one of 4 brushes all in one, which is really, really handy dandy. So you get this brush that I'm using, and then inside here you get 2 eyeshadow brushes, so all of this twists off. Isn't that cool? So you get 2 eyeshadow brushes and a lip brush. Definitely grab the Total Package brush. That's this one that I'm using, like I mentioned. And you can use this for so many different parts of your makeup, which is really useful, especially if you're balling on a budget. And to blend out that contour, you literally just tap, 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 just like that. Super easy. All right, so if you could do me a big favor, if you could like this video, comment down below, and share, that would be a huge help to me. I have a feeling the algorithm on Facebook is fighting me now because I tricked it on Instagram. All right, so like I was talking to someone earlier about peony pink, so I love that blush color, but I'm here to change your mind about another one. So this is called Barely Blushing, and I used this as blush for the first time the other day, and my gosh, did it make my skin look so glowy. So we're gonna just tap this on. This is called Barely Blushing, and it's this really sheer pink, but it has this like really pretty sheen to it. You know what it reminds me of as blush? It reminds me of that old blush that Unique used to carry in the shade Serene. Do you guys remember that color? That was like our ride or die color. If you have been a Unique fan for a long time, you remember that color. That's what this looks like on. Like, I'm like kicking myself that it took me from, these launched in November. Took me till now to try this as blush. Like, it is so pretty and it makes your skin look super, super, super glowy. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just keep blending. And then we're gonna go ahead and set everything. So like I mentioned, I'm gonna try a new way to set. So wish me luck. Always before you set too, make sure that you are pressing anything that might have shifted or creased down, especially if you have a lot of fine lines or you experience any just like lines that are pesky, like mine are always my mignonette lines there. Okay, so we are gonna do this powder brush. We're gonna take the same powder that I always use and basically just changing up the tool that I'm using. I'm like smacking this product down. What color is the color stick? Barely Blushing is what I used. I'm still gonna use a setting mist on here. No one else I see does that on, but we're just gonna try it. All right. Press this in here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like kind of nervous. What if this like makes my makeup look crazy? Okay. I like that I'm like silently panicking in my head. I'm like, okay, don't mess up, don't mess up. So the difference that I'm doing right now, doing the powder puff versus like a sponge, this is not really like using a super intense baking method. This is more being like intentional with my setting. So we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I'll definitely keep you guys posted on the difference, if any. I will say it's not as messy and I'm not using as much product. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I was just more curious if it would like make my concealer like crease more or crease less. I don't know. I don't know. We shall see. They always do it here too. Okay, so using the setting powder for this step, and now we're gonna set with our pressed powder, which is my favorite part because of our pressed powder has shea butter and vitamin E infused in it. It is so insanely silky soft, and this really helps to like, I always say like regulate your skin tone, but basically it helps everything to match better. Which if you are not being color matched by me, definitely make sure you send me a selfie facing a window, because I'm going to tell you what colors you are. And I always tell you what pressed powder color you are, because this is the best way to set any of your foundation options, whether you're using just concealer or whether you're using a, like a full coverage foundation. I know, they must be like doing an update or something. I don't know. Who really knows these days? All right. Made a mess. Now we're going to go in with a little bit more bronzer. If you haven't grabbed our bronzer yet, it's 30% off under the Last Chance page, which I'll give you the link to. It is the world's best matte bronzer. We are retiring it, which I'm sad about, but I always tell you guys, like anytime they retire something, they bring it back with better ingredients. So they probably just want skincare infused in it because there's not in these bronzers, not that I know of. So hopefully they'll bring back something that's even better. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and just do the jawline, under the chin, down the center of the neck. Thank you. I thought this jacket was super cute. Of course, it's like not that cold today. I like totally thought it was gonna be freezing. It wasn't. And then you can dash a little blush on there I think it's really pretty, especially over this cream blush that we did, which was barely blushing. I just think it's like a really pretty play off the jacket, but this color blush is really gorgeous. It's the shade Serene. It's stunning. All right, I am gonna switch up my highlight color. I usually use the shade Golden, but today I'm gonna switch up and grab the shade Blushing because we're gonna play off this pink hue. But this color is so gorgeous for your highlight. So we're gonna pop this on the apple of your cheek, or not the apple, sorry, the highest parts of your cheekbone, and bridge and tip of the nose, and then I'll switch brushes and grab like an eyeshadow brush and do Cupid's bow. Just like so. And then inner corner, just like that. All right, our face is finished. Let's do our lips. Actually, let's do our eyebrows, then we'll do our lips. Thank you for the link for the concealer brush. Yay! You're gonna love it. I love it, love it, love it. Yes, I think highlights, no matter what your age is, looks really, really pretty. Highlights purely just give you a glowy look to your skin. They don't accentuate anything. In our highlights, the highlight that I use, the shade Blushing, all of the highlights that I shared today all have sodium hyaluronate in them, so they're very plumping and lifting for the skin. And then our highlight also is a fusion, so it's a cream to powder fusion, so it's just the best. It's really, really good for mature skin. All right, we're gonna use the brow pencil in the shade Medium. If you get one thing for your eyebrows, this should be it. This pencil is hands down the best pencil you will ever use to fill in your eyebrows. It's super dainty, so you get really nice precision. And it's like the perfect amount of pigmentation. So it's like not too dark that you put it on, you're like, oh great, now I have to blend this all out. And it's not too light that you're sitting here for hours. If that makes sense. Aw, thanks. I know I've been on this like really good brow waxing routine. I used to go every 2 weeks, and now I try to go only once a month. And when I go, I just go to a nail salon to get my eyebrows waxed. And I always tell them like, keep them long and give me a little bit of an arch and just clean them up is what I keep saying. And so far so good. But I feel like the difference is I started saying keep them long, which I don't know if they're thinking lengthwise or widthwise, but like the longer your eyebrows are here, like this way, the better it looks on like just the proportion of your face. So if you get your eyebrows waxed or microbladed or whatever, start getting them long, girl. I've never been into that like really fluffy brow look, but I do like that this brow gel has fibers infused in it, so it kind of gives this like fluffy vibe, if that makes sense. I like it a lot. Say brow gel, I'll give you the link to it. But definitely get the pencil to go with it, I will say. All right, now let's go ahead and do some eyeliner, and then we're gonna do our lips. Just gonna take this nude liner, draw on the waterline. This just makes your eyes look really like wide awake and open. Just poke yourself in the eye. All right, now we're gonna go with the lip liner in the shade Polite. Which if you're starting to venture into lip products, this is a good one to start with because it's just a really good neutral. And if you haven't yet, make sure that you like this video, you comment, and you share it to your page by clicking the bottom left-hand corner. Helps me out a ton when you do so. And I think I'm going to be doing a giveaway on my next live for a gift card to Sparkle Bands. I had a gift card that my girlfriend who owns Sparkle Bands gave me, and I was supposed to hide it on our cruise ship. and I kept forgetting. And then it was time to like get off the cruise. And so I brought it home, and obviously I want to like give it to you guys. I don't trust like hiding it in San Diego though. Too many homeless people. So I want to give it to one of you. So we're going to do that live, or we're going to do that giveaway in the next live tomorrow. Now we're going to do the liquid lipstick in the shade I'm Blushing. The lash serum's still on the website. I still use it every single night. And I use it on my eyebrows every night as well. All right, this color is so stunning. It's like a pretty nudie pink. Or I guess it's more of a mauve pink, but it's the shade I'm Blushing. And then these make your lips look so luscious and just plump and gorgeous. So this is the shade I'm Blushing, and then these are so amazing because this has like a sodium hyaluronate in it as well, so it's going to really plump as well. All right, dragons on Instagram. I know it was probably a mistake on typing, but that was really funny. Speaking of dragons, I actually watched this like random show last night, or not last night, the night before, on Netflix. It was that with that girl from Stranger Things, Millie, what's her name? Millie Bobby Brown or whatever her name is. And it was really good for a dragon movie. I was telling you guys it was really good until the dragon started talking, and I was like, okay. All right, I'm going to use this pocket palette. If you guys are more on the less is more or falling on a budget, this is a really good thing to purchase. So these are pocket palettes. They come in 3 different colors. This one is called Red Romance. So you get a highlight, you get a eyeshadow, you get a blush, and you get a lip gloss all in one. But because, yeah, Damsel was the name of that one. Yeah, did you watch it? But because of the formula of these, they all can technically be used for whatchamacallit, for your eyes. Cannot speak today. So we're going to take the eyeshadow first, like the one that's intended for eyeshadow. And I'm going to take the fluffy crease brush, and we're just going to pop this in the crease of our eye. Oh my gosh, you're going to love the stack necklace. It's so pretty. All right, I kind of went in with a heavier hand with this, but that's okay. We're just going to blend. Blend, blend, blend. So with the test link, it's with the test pilot or whatever, the special link, it's a test pilot. So sometimes it can be difficult. That's why I always tell you guys to bring your patient hat when you're shopping on this specific website, because it's new. It's like still being tested, still being worked out, all the kinks. If you're using PayPal especially, that can be really difficult. So I would probably recommend using a credit card on it, just because it seems to work a little bit faster and easier. But I always recommend to try copying my link, which is right there. I just typed it out for you, unique.com/RheaHope, and then pasting it into like your web browser. Even maybe I would probably try it on a phone. I believe this was intended to do on a phone, so not a computer. I know that's not really helpful information, but you can always message me too, and I can try to help you troubleshoot it. But yeah, if you want my special link, which is 25% off any 4 items plus a free gift, say special link, and I'll give it to you. But like I just said, bring your patient's hats because it can be tricky. So you'll pick your 4 items first, then you pick your free gift, and then you can add on. So maybe it was the series of events, I don't know. All right, now we're going to take the eyeshadow portion, or sorry, the blush portion of this. I'm going to grab a different fluffy crease brush. And this is kind of like a pretty pink, and I'm just going to pack this all over the eyelid. Just like so. My kids have open house tonight with their little art show. It's going to be so cute. I can't wait to see. I kept Abel home from school today because he was like so congested. I'm like so bummed. Both my kids have like colds and we leave for Hawaii in a few days for their spring break. I'm like, no, of course. So I'm like praying I can get them healthy by Monday. So if anyone has any home remedies for kicking a child's cold quickly, drop it in the comments or message me, because all I know is like, you know, vitamin C and liquids and essential oils on the feet. You know, nothing like super life-changing. It's really simple for me to order. Yay, good. I know sometimes it's totally hit or miss. I feel so bad. Sometimes people are like, oh my gosh, this site. And then other times they're like, oh no, it's totally fine. But I've ordered from it a few times because I was part of the test, like before it was even like being able to be like sold online. And same thing. Sometimes I'd order on it and it was super easy. And then other times I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this website? So I feel ya. I'm sorry, but honestly, it's worth it for the free gift and the extra 5% discount. All right, now I'm going to take the highlight portion and I'm just going to pop this on the very inner corner. But I just love these pocket palettes that you can use them so many different ways. Like we used it for just eyeshadow today, but if you were traveling, these are really good to take with you because you can just use them as your blush, your eyeshadow, your highlight. Like you just removed 3 things from your travel makeup bag. You know what I mean? And an eyeshadow, so that's 4 things. Or sorry, and a lip gloss, sorry. That's 4 things. All right, I'm gonna take that same color we did for our eyeshadow, and I'm gonna just take this brush and we're just going to buff this underneath the eye just to give it more of like a smoky, cohesive look. And again, if you need any help picking out your products or picking out your colors, just private message me here on Facebook and I will always be happy to help get you all squared away with what colors you are, what products you should get. Happy to help. That is what I'm here for. I went really low on that side. My lord. Okay. I use the liquid lipstick in the shade I'm Blushing on my lips. Just like a really pretty matte pink. And isn't it fantastic how it doesn't peel, doesn't get drier the longer I'm wearing it? It's super good. I need a closer look. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right, we're going to go ahead and set this. Which on that special link, you can choose this as one of your 4 items. In fact, I believe that you can choose like 4 of these as your 4 items. Like you don't have to choose one of each thing. But this is the best setting primer that you will ever find. It's a setting mist and has primer infused in it. So you get this like top layer of set and your makeup will not budge. Like it is so, so good. Highly recommend if you haven't yet grabbed it. It's life-changing, especially if you struggle with your makeup like staying in place or like shifting throughout the day or any of that. It's really good. Yes, Barely Blushing is what I have on my lips and it will not move. It's so, so good. Like, see that? Chef's kiss. I look like you had pink eye. Oh, that's the worst. Try doing a darker color first, like a brown, because that's what I have on. I have on like a brown, and then I did a pink on my eyelids. All right, we're gonna take a liquid liner. I forgot I wanted to do this before I set my makeup, but it's okay. Yes, so, so good. Our liquid lipsticks are fantastic. All right, we're gonna line our eyes. And the same thing on this side. I love this liquid liner because of how dense it is. Like the tip doesn't really move, so it makes it really easy to get like a nice precision. And then I'll flip it to use this like the little angled side. To fling out the tip. Just like so. All right, and then we'll make it even-ish. Good enough. And then let's do some mascara. So, first things first is Quadra. So we're gonna go in first with this one. So this lash regimen, if you want long, super long lashes where people are like, what have you done with your lashes? Like, are they fake? Then you need this one. So this is Quadra. So this is a tubing mascara. What this does is it creates like a fake tube around each lash, kind of like acrylics for your nails. You know how like when you get acrylics on, it makes your nails look longer and they're not your nails. That's how tubing mascara is. It creates like a false tube around each lash. Yeah, I could do my hair live with you guys. I need to straighten it. I like to leave my hair straight for like a day or two, and then I like to curl it for the last like 3, and then I wash it. Actually, that's in 2. I do straight 2 days, curled 2 days, and then I put it up 1 day. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the back side. You wanna do like a nice thin coat with this, and then you're gonna wait. And then you can do your second coat using the long black bristle side. And then this time you're gonna use like a little bit heavier of a hand. And because it's a tubing mascara, it's water resistant and it's transfer proof. And if it were to like get wet, it wouldn't move. But if you take like a warm compress to it, like at the end of the day to remove it, all of it will come off like all together. Like it won't smear off. They come off kind of like feathers. Like it's weird. It's really cool. So this is the best mascara if you wear like mascara to the gym or to the pool or to the river, to the beach, vacation. If you're gonna be around water and you're worried about your mascara smudging or like bleeding, this one's the best. All right, then take the short silicone side, and then this helps to comb through all of that and lock in that length. Yeah, I have tattoos on the side of my hands. They're kind of faded though. Okay. And then my favorite part, this is the mascara that you get for free in my special link. You get 25% off 4 items, and then you get to choose a free gift, and you get the choice between 3 different gifts. This is one of the gifts options. This is the mascara called the Twisted, and it is fantastic. It has argan oil, keratin, and biotin infused in it. It has a micro wand, so it's really good for giving you that separation and length. And the best part is it has a small wand attached to it. So it's perfect for reaching those harder to reach eyelashes or the back side or the bottom lash line. And then a pro tip is if you have really short eyelashes, start off with the small wand and then do the bigger wands. And like I said, you get this mascara for free as a gift in my special link. So say special link, I'll give you the link to it. And that gives you 25% off 4 items and a free gift. And it also gives you access to some other bundles on there. One's like a lip kit, one's a mascara bundle. So there's also other bundles on there too. Washing your hair too often is actually really bad for your hair. You want the oils in your hair to nourish your hair. and the proteins. If you're washing your hair too much, you can actually cause breakage in your hair and you're washing out those proteins. So it's better for your hair not to wash it every day. Like for my hairstylist, if you were to ask like a professional, they would probably tell you to wash your hair every maybe 3 days. But it really kind of depends on your hair type. So my hair is obviously bleached, so I don't have a lot of protein in it. So my hair doesn't really get greasy, that quickly at all. So I can go up to 5 days. If your hair gets really greasy, you might have to train your hair to last longer, to not have to be washed, but you just should definitely not be washing your hair every day. You should go max, if your hair is really oily, maybe every other day if you have to. If you don't have to, I would try to go no more than 5 days, but no less than 2 to 3. So I hope that explained it. But if you do need some really good like shampoos and conditioners to help train your hair, go ahead and say hair help and I can message you. Yeah, like once a week. That's how I am too. Yep. Yeah, like once or twice a week. It also kind of depends what I'm doing with my hair. Like obviously if I'm, like if I get it wet at all, like at the pool or the beach, I will absolutely wash it. And then if I am using like a lot of product or I'm like styling my hair, I'll probably wash it like the 3rd or 4th day. If I'm not really like styling my hair that often, I can wait longer. Eyelash serum, collagen, and Quadra has made a huge difference in my eyelashes. Yes, love that. All right, guys, I will pop back on to do my hair with you guys since I need to do my hair and it's been a while. I'm going to show you my favorite way to straighten my hair. And I actually use this on Royce, who had my daughter who has really curly hair, and it is a game changer as a mom. So tune back in and I will show you this new tool. It's pretty new. I don't even think I've gone live with it yet, to be honest. But it's on sale too. I believe it's on sale for like $60 and it's usually like over $100 and something. So this would be a good idea for like a Easter basket stuffer too. Kind of expensive Easter basket stuffer, but still. All right. Thanks for watching. Head over to Instagram, click on my profile picture for the stories to play. You will find out all the tea if you do that. So I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.